and he's a teenager. And the thing that makes me so angry is it's not a choice. And I don't agree with racism either. And I do think, obviously, EQ was wrong for that. They're both hate crimes. But I tried to get up in the box to try and explain, because I have spoken to Torian before and explained to her about transgender issues and things like that, because obviously she was having a thing about it before, and I had to get up in the box and explain to her about trans issues and identities and things like that. And so she does know about it. So the thing that infuriated me is it's not a choice. They're born like it. Do you know what I mean? It's the same as how other people are born. It's not a choice. And the thing that's infuriated me the most is my son has been through the most. Like my son tried to unalive himself last year because he's so unhappy in his body, and it's not easy. It's not something that people just choose willy-nilly, like for the sake of it. Oh, it's just something I'm choosing today for the sake of it. It's massive trauma for someone's life. Do you know what I mean? My son is so unhappy.
I'm not agreeing with what EQ said, okay?
No, 100%. I don't either.
However, their behaviour was disgusting. They were baiting. They were being transphobic.
Yeah.
All of that, you know?
Yeah.
And now you're crying because someone's clapped back and said, well, there you go. How do you like it?
Yeah, it's just horrific. Like,
and
you don't understand the trauma that people are going through.
You put in Torian, NJ host, Alicia, all friends, all in the same goddamn group.
It's just awful, Angie. It's really, really awful that people don't realise that they people believing that transphobia is not the same as racism. It is. They're both hate crimes, and it's the same as homophobia. It's the same as ableism. They're all the same. It's detrimental to somebody's well-being, and it affects someone's life like massively. Like, it's not just something that someone wakes up one day and goes, oh, do you know what? I want to be this for the day. It's not. It's a massive choice.
Yeah.
Like, it's not, I say choice, sorry, that's the wrong, it's a massive thing for someone's life, you know? My son hasn't woken up one day and gone, oh, do you know what? I want to be this. I'm not saying this is like, he's still young, like he's 14, but it's not something that is taken lightly. Do you know what I mean? We're just supporting him socially at the moment, and obviously mentally and with psychology and everything, but it's just sorry. It's really infuriated me. It's made me so upset because obviously we nearly lost my son. So it's really upset me.
Yeah. I'm so sorry.
It's your opinion in my...
But you know what?
They're both the same, leader, I think. Both the same.
Mama Kaz came in the box and said that EQ is transphobic herself, right? To herself and other various trans women. But so is Torian and Pagey Baby. Mm-hmm. So are they. So is the black community, where they say it to each other all the time. So what's your point? You get what I'm saying? EQ has that. I don't know if it's the right word to say right, but she's a trans woman herself.
I don't think anybody should be transphobic, and I don't think it's right that EQ has been transphobic.
What I'm saying is the black community, they say the N-word to each other.
I agree. I don't think that's right either. And I know that they have claimed it back. I think it's a horrific word, personally. And I don't think, Mama Kaz is transphobic to Alpha Bar. I just think it is detrimental to the transgender community, and there is a subsect of transgender people that it almost makes a mockery of the trans community. Does that make sense? Yeah. So
listen, they were all supporting Torian, you know.
Yeah, nobody could get in. Nobody could get into the trans community.
Yeah, and I thought to myself, but Torian first of all started it. Torian has also been transphobic before, you know, and she kept baiting, You know,
Yeah.
that's what I saw. I thought she was disgusting. Like, she baited me. She just said about my mum's. I went back at her about hers, and she sat in Miss Red's live. Miss Red allowed it. I wasn't even there to, to allow, to defend myself, to say, wow, she went for my mum. That's why I doxed her. You know what I mean? Is there a big hoo-ha on that live about the fact that she doxed me, or no? Is Miss Red just going to be right up Torian's ass again?
Look, I think the way Miss Red just went, that was very bad. It wasn't even, it was just sort of like...
Listen, this is Miss Red. What about when they thought Torian had doxed Miss Red? It was a big
I know.
on TikTok.
It's hypocrisy, Angie. I think it's very much hypocrisy. Everyone's angry at everyone, and then all of a sudden they're all sat together. I can't unsee it. It's just very much hypocrisy. But
people need to stay away from Torian. She's trouble. You know what I mean? That is what she does. She baits people. And
I'm so cross.
Put her
So
in a box,
cross.
like what she did with the Gypsy Queen's son. Shame on you. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I wasn't going to talk about Miss Red, you know what I mean? But she sat there and allowed people to talk on my name, yeah?
Yeah.
And then Alex came in talking about me. And I said to you, Miss Red, fuck off. I'm going to go be 10 a.m. on Monday.
I didn't say racism was hypocrisy. I stand by anybody that's racist, I think, is disgusting. I stood for people in the black community, and you can ask anybody
I'm not
that.
really, no. Well, I'm not. I'm absolutely not.
So Sheila.
She's called me all the names under the sun. So this is me abusing my mother. She just called me a bitch and a tart and all the names under the sun. But apparently I'm the abusive one.
Your mum's nuts.
Make it make sense. But if that was a man, people probably would be finding it funny. Do you know what I mean? I'm not having to go.
No, of course.
People wouldn't be finding it funny if it's the other way around.
No, I understand. Is she better now, Ange?
Yeah.
She sounds it. I'm glad she's better. Yeah, you're looking really well, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad. You feeling good?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah.
Good.
Just the Miss Red's live, I just thought, nah.
No, but I just wanted to get up. Thank you for letting me sort of, rant. I
that's fine, things, honestly.
Don't normally rant. Hello, Corey.
Hello, Dings. Right, I'll be honest with you. You look like shit this morning.
Rude.
Angela.
Did you hear what I said?
Angela.
Yeah.
I said you look like shit this morning.
Yeah, well, that's not nice, is it, Corey?
Well, you wasn't nice to me yesterday. I chose that.
What? Because I didn't support you.
That's why.
Well, maybe you should have joined Miss Red's live because it was very, against EQ and against me. Maybe you would have.
Because I'm gonna be allowed in there, aren't I? The moment somebody sees a name, even relation to Corey Wilde, it straight away gets out of here. Why? When was that? Just now?
I am, and I'm outraged. I am, honestly. I tried to get in the box as well.
They all up Torian's ass after what she said about Gypsy Queen's little boy.
They're only speaking to her because they don't like you, Angie. That's the only reason they're up there, is because they don't like.
But won't be fully male until after the up.
But it's nobody's business what people are.
No.
They choose, like you said, it's not a choice. Whatever they want to be and how they feel is how they will be.
As long as my kids are happy, healthy, loved,
And that's all that
matters to me. And they're not hurting anyone.
How many times did Torian request you last night, Angie? She fucking baited you Then she come in the box. She makes out she doesn't speak to you. She doesn't say anything about you. Yet she's requesting you over and over and over again.
And then what she did is went on about my mother. You know, so yeah, I'm going to.
No, Honey wasn't being rude. Sorry, she wasn't.
She's so affected. Don't mention other people's parents.
She talks like she's the victim.
Where's that big hoo-ha that my address got doxed by Torian? No, Miss Red, you had her in your box. You had her in your box, even though she's doxed me. But it's okay, isn't it, Miss Red, because it's not your address.
Well, Miss Red was laughing, saying it's wrong, but laughing under her breath.
Yeah.
You don't like it, so don't you do it.
Yeah. I would never, listen, I don't agree with it, and I would say it, regardless of vendetta I've got against somebody. I wouldn't, you know, but Miss Red, yeah, let's put Torian in the box and let's support her. Support someone that goes in on Gypsy Queen's son, doxes people, being transphobic over and over again. Yeah, and
what did she do to Gypsy Queen's son?
On other people that support EQ saying, do you agree with what EQ has said about this? Well, let me ask you a question, NJ host. Do you agree with what Torian said?
Angela?
You can't answer the question.
Ange. You know EQ said to you yesterday, why do you give these people a platform? Why do you go in the back and forth with them?
But she's done that herself. EQ's done that herself.
No, I know that. I'm not on about EQ. But why are you giving grievance to the Torians and everybody else? Why can't it?
No, I'm talking about Miss Red's live because they were in the box.
Because this is what they want. They want you to give a reaction so then they can go live later and give their reaction to your reaction.
But Corey, I respect you 100%, but you react. And I'm sorry, but they push Angie to the point of reacting.
Yeah. And I can't even defend myself. And, you know, what's all that about? Miss Red, you know, she usually says, well, that person's not here. Let's not talk about it. And I shouldn't have been spoke about. But then she let Alex jump in the box and mention my name. What about Angie? Let me tell you the difference between me and you, Alex, right? What you said about the chair, that you went into detail. You spoke on a pedalo, right? What I said was, I was talking about incest, right? It's completely different. It's nothing to do with children. It has nothing to do with SA. Yeah, I'm not saying it's right, what I said. It was dark humour, but I'm not saying it's right. But it's completely different. There's nothing to do with SA. Nothing.
Can I just say something? Hello, everyone. Do you not see how triggered Alex gets as soon as anybody mentions your name? He is obsessed with you, Alex.
He is.
Wrapped up a drain pipe.
And you know him saying that I gifted EQ, I can gift who the hell I want. Miss Red sat with EQ after EQ said about her grandchildren, and she still sat with her. So, Alex, have you got nothing to say about the fact that your friend was sitting with EQ after she said what she said? Well, listen, I don't condone some of the things EQ says, but don't sit there and saying that, well, I sent her a lion, I sent her this. When you sat with her and were friends with her after what she said about your own grandbabies. Oof. The hypocrisy, seriously. Listen, I don't condone some of the things EQ has said, don't get me wrong, I don't. I will gift whoever the hell I want to gift. Stay affected. Yeah, I mean...
I switched the live off last night because I just didn't want to see any of it. I don't agree with anything what was said last night. But I don't agree with the transphobia either, because unless they really know the information, you know, she was born as she, in my opinion. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, the dinks, but she was born as she. She was in the wrong body.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But my son was obviously born as a female, but identifies, obviously, it was born in the wrong body, so will be transitioning to male. Is transitioning to male, so genetically was born female, but identifies as male.
Yeah. Listen, they got the reaction they want, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, they wanted EQ to say something, and you know, they wanted that, and they got exactly what they want. I don't think they're affected. I don't think they're triggered. I think they're enjoying it. That's my opinion. Yeah.
Yes, Jace. He struggles.
I think EQ should apologise at all. That's my opinion. I think she not to Torian.
Thank you. And I'm a drop, but I thank you for letting me jump up and sort of rant and just at least get that point across and just explain it just a little bit. So I will pop up again, but thank you so much. I just wanted to say thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
All right, I'll speak to you later, Angie. Bye, guys.
Do you need to apologise?
Yeah.
Ange, why are they looking for an apology off EQ? What's she done?
Oh, do you not? You don't know about last night?
No, I come off after I
Right,
argued.
so Torian was live with EQ, and I think with Ims and Hustle. And Torian called EQ what does she call him? What does she even call her?
You said him twice.
That's because I'm getting confused. I've got Hustle. I'm talking about Hustle. I'm talking about bloody him, he, her. For God's sake, please don't analyse because I've said
Evil King. Right. So Torian
Evil
calls
King, yes,
her
Evil King. It's
yeah?
just bloody hell, man.
What? So why does EQ need to apologise to Evil King?
Yeah, so she called her Evil King. I've always identified EQ as a female, always.
Right, so why is EQ apologising when it was Torian that called her Evil King?
Because then she turned around and called her a BB, a black bee.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for
It's not the first time that Torian has been transphobic, though. And then it continued with AR was saying she has 3 legs, you know, and asking about her, you know, why did she decide to be a woman, and you know, and all this kind of thing. With today, it was 100% transphobia. Imagine if one of these people's children came out as transgender and here's all of their transphobia. Yeah, they pay it. That's what they do. You know, I had AR on the live once saying, "Come on, Angie, what do you want to say? Say it. You know you want to say it. You know what I mean? What do you mean? I'm not racist. What do you want me to say? So you know what I mean?" Oh my goodness.
You there, Corey? Yeah, sorry. Called her Paul O'Grady. I said her voice sounds like Paul O'Grady. She also said that there was something going on between me and a friend of mine. So yeah, tit for tat.
There's Debs there. Hey, Debs.
Hello?
Hi, Anne.
Can you hear me?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
And can I just say another thing? Sorry, I'm in a white rant. I'm sick of you going on about fucking 6 months ago. Move on. A year ago, 2 years ago. Every time this little group fucks up and says something wrong, they talk about, well, you said this a year ago. You know what I mean? You put me through hell for a year. Take accountability, hold your hands up. Yeah, but you don't sit there talking about what EQ has said when you got fucking Torian who's been transphobic, yeah, and said about a fucking Gypsy Queen's child, I wish he should have died, yeah, when he was STAB'd, yeah, in your box. You know what I mean?
They're hypocrites.
Absolutely. Yeah,
And
it's
this
all
guy is
because you've
just
got a
as bad.
vendetta, nothing else. It's because you got beef with that person. If Miss Red didn't have beef with that person, she would have said nothing. She wouldn't have had them in the books. I mean, I'll play the video again if you haven't heard of it. You haven't heard it, have you, Corey?
Well, I was on with Torian yesterday, and she told me about the black bee comment. She told me about that comment.
Bother? Why you? Well, don't even bother going on with her. She baits you.
Well, I've never argued with her. Well, I have once, yeah, but
You know, she. I would say she's worse than fucking EQ. You know what I mean?
oh, come on, Angie. She said 2 fucking things wrong.
Who? Torian.
Yeah, Torian.
Listen, Torian threatens people. She's going to go kick down their door. She said about Gypsy Queen's child. She's been transphobic many times. you know, she baits people. She called me a racist when I wasn't, when I had that, you know, that debate. Twisted everything around. And, you know, and then doxed me last night. Who the hell? Why has she even got my fucking address? If anyone's got Torian's address, send it to me. Because she's got mine.
Nathan, I did not go into Canadian Angie's last night, love. Ha ha ha.
She's not innocent. Right, let me play this again. This is what happened. Where is it? Yeah.
Being transphobic, but why?
Oh, there's been a lot of things tonight, you know.
But why? So I'm part of a minority, so is she. But like, if I said something about your race, there'd be murder. But you can talk about my gender for what? Not even talked about you tonight.
Said a lot of things about my race.
No, I haven't. It's like what?
You said a lot of things.
Name one.
Well, Torian does it quiet. The whole thing was at the brat. How you said
I didn't say it, did I? It was like the brat.
You said a lot of things, and then
Like
you cry. You say a lot of things, and then you cry wolf when people say about your pop. You know what I'm saying?
I don't cry wolf, but I'm asking you.
You do.
What has possessed you tonight to talk about me? Don't even
I
speak
can talk about you if I want. I don't like you.
I don't care, like, but like,
You do care because you came in here, babe.
because if you were outraged,
You came in here, babe.
if you would be outraged about me being racist to you, why are you being transphobic
You
to me?
do care. I wasn't being. I said evil king. It's not really transphobic.
Well, there you go, black bitch.
Yeah, that's good. Look at you.
Yeah, look at what you just said to me.
You would never ever say that to my face.
Why would
I promise you. I promise you, you would never say that to my face.
I don't care if she's being transphobic to me, then she can have to her medicine.
See people like you.
Yeah, but come on.
Yeah.
That racist is a bit mad, though.
See people.
Transphobia is just as bad as
Transphobic
me.
is a choice, though, and that's another thing you said.
It's not a choice. I did not choose to be.
But listen, I'm not even gonna give you the clout that you want.
I don't need your flowers. I've got 2,000 people on my number.
Do you know how much things I can say about you right now?
Do you?
You know how much things I can actually kiss your bumper clot about right now?
And why would I be bothered about
I promise you won't like me. You and that little boyfriend of yours as well, he'll get knocked out too.
Sunset,
Listen, you little man beater. You little man beater. Stay in your little zebra picture and shut the fuck
You're
up.
talking about my mum.
Yeah, you need to get for a second.
I'm blaming you for
You're
this,
just
no?
showing up because this big
I'm
face,
blaming you for this.
hard
You
face
haven't even got
monster
a fella.
has come in.
Ah, damn.
Listen, your fella's a little
Nah.
evil on to the voice. Beats on men.
No one will touch
You're another one that beats on men.
Where's
You're
the
a
proof?
tramp.
Where's the proof?
You think you are better than everyone else
Where's
because
the
you got your
proof
little
of me being any
minions.
manner?
You got your little minions in the comments, but you're only bad
I don't
online.
care what anybody says in the
dirty
comments.
velvet crushed curtains.
I don't care. There's no curtains on these windows.
Oh wow, you've changed room. Oh no.
No, I've moved
wow.
house actually. So
Bruv, do you know what's mad as well? You're actually so ugly.
I don't
keep looking
care
at
what you
now.
think about me though.
You are so
your
ugly.
opinion on the way I look doesn't matter. I don't care.
You are a muckle man. You know that? Do you know what a muckle man is?
Do you know what
You know what a muckle man is?
Look in the mirror.
No. Do you know what a muckle man is? A muckle man, you know what that is? It's something that's so ugly, that's so dead in the
Well,
face.
you've got a gingerbread
That's what
filter
you
on.
are.
You're that ugly.
Listen, I show my face all the time.
Put it
I
on now
promise you I'm better
then. Put it
looking
on
than
now
you.
then.
You are as
Take
plain
your
as a
face
rock
on now
on a
then.
cliff.
Put your face
You
on.
are as plain as a rock on a cliff.
Put
That
your face
lipstick
on.
is so dead. You can't even do your makeup, bro. You're
Listen,
dead.
I'm 37 years of age. I'm happy with me.
You're 37. I
wait,
can
wait,
see
wait.
the- I
I'm
can see the
perfectly
cracks.
happy with myself.
I can see the cracks, babes.
You can't because
I
I've
can
had
see the
Botox.
cracks, babes.
No,
Take
I've had
a picture.
Botox.
I've seen your nose as
Put
well.
your
I've seen
face
the
on
hook.
camera.
See your nose, yeah? It's
Listen,
giving
listen.
Captain Hook. You know
Okay.
Captain Hook, Neverland.
Put your face on camera if you
Your
don't
nose,
be
yeah?
that
I
good.
can hang a jacket on it.
Come
Your
on.
nose is like a road that's never ending.
You're boring. Nobody cares about you.
Your nose is like a road that's never
Put your
ending.
face on camera if you don't be that
I'm not.
good.
Do you know why I'm not?
No, let me say something. Let me say something.
You want me to.
That reverse psychology make on me. You're judging other
You
people without
want
the
me
face on
to,
camera.
Captain Hook. Look
I
at the
don't
state
care,
of
look,
you,
I'm
though.
happy with myself. If I want to
Extensions
change
look
it, but if I
I bet he'll get his earphones on.
I'm sorry you're not happy with yourself. I'm sorry you're not happy with yourself, but I'm happy with the way I look.
Oh my days, the state of you.
I'm perfectly happy.
What am I?
Sorry, huh?
So you described her as a black what?
Because she was transphobic to me, so I give her a taste of her own medicine.
So that's what you actually
Well,
think.
you don't understand how it feels to be transphonically abused, like I don't understand how it feels to be racially abused. If someone said, if someone is tough, man,
I get racially abused all the time. So
you pretending to be dead, like you don't, like you give a shit really what happens then.
That's it. So that's what happened last night. You has a point, 100%.
Come on, buddy.
Hello,
I
you're in the
don't
box.
agree with any of that, Ange, last night, but that's why I came off. But Torian
I agree with it either.
he's baiting, and she was baiting, and she was baiting until she could get that response.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
exactly.
She was.
That's what she does.
Yeah.
You know, she pushes and pushes and pushes people and then cries about it afterwards.
I've heard how she's spoken to you, and it's not right. It's not
I
right.
can't stand her. I want nothing to do with her, do you know what I mean? And they keep requesting me over and over. Sorry, one sec, I've got this. Sorry. Yeah, I can't stand Torian. You know what I mean? She'd be crying like a baby if I doxed her dress like she did to me yesterday. You know, crying. I've got children in the house. I've got children in the house. Maybe you should have thought that before doxing other people then.
Well, just let her dig her own grave. Let her do it. You know, just don't respond to it, because all they want to do is come in and attack
No, she's like, I didn't know it was doxing you. It's too late because you've done it now, haven't you? You've done it. Too late to take it back, innit? And you'll be crying like a fucking baby, you bitch. Can't stand the woman. You know,
that's how one.
Acting like the mafia. She's not going to do shit. You wouldn't say that to my foes. I'm going to come knock at you, kick your door. Shut up. She won't do shit. The fool. That's what she is, a fool.
I mean, I don't agree with half of what comes out of EQ's mouth. I don't. And last night, they was both as bad as each other. But what I can say is, every chance Alicia, Alex, Torian, all of them get the opportunity to put Andy's name in their mouth, they do it. It had nothing to do with Angie last night. She was the victim of being doxxed, nothing else, but all three of them went in there and brought her name into it.
Yeah. And NJ host all of them. I want nothing to do with them. I blocked them all. You know, I mean, it's up to Miss Fred who she puts in her life, but you know, her platform is going down. It really is. You know, putting in these nobodies. You know what I mean? They're trolls. They bait people, and she's putting them all on her platform because she can't get no big creator in anymore. You know what I mean? She look at creators on her platform. She can't do that anymore. She just get these little nobodies.
Well, look at the bigger picture. She says about Miss Red goes on about EQ and what she said about her granddaughter, what she said about Pear's granddaughter, but they've both been friends with her and they've both platformed her. Yep. Then you got the Alex situation. Oh, I'm not going to be friends with him. I can't believe you said this. I understand where you're all coming from. Blah 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 blah. Who's back in a box? And he said vile shit on kids. So I don't know how they can even think of speaking on it, because they are just as bad.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
Has flip-flop. Yeah, I think a lot of people flip-flop on here. 100% they do. But they've got so much to say when you're not friends with that person anymore. Oh, I'm friends with her, so I'm going to stand by her now. Do you know what I mean? I have no to stand by EQ. I've never, because, me and EQ are not friends like that. I don't speak to her off the app. I don't really talk to her. If I might do the occasional battle. The same with Zach. I have no reason to be, I don't care about, I don't need anybody on here. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you know what's right and wrong, Ange. So if EQ did something wrong, even though you speak to her, you would say it's wrong, like you said this morning. Yeah. You don't flip-flop to say No, you're like they do. They flip flop and go back on everything they say. What you say is facts, and they don't like it.
Exactly. I'm sure we're going to have another 6 months of racism now.
More than likely. I mean, I don't agree. EQ Sun said that last night, but equally, Torian should not have said that to her, to Beta.
You know what? Like I said to AI earlier, so I think with EQ, she gets it on a daily basis. People calling her Andrew and a man, and all of these kind of things. And I do get it because EQ does go low, But I don't get it because at the end of the day, it's a hate crime. You could go back at someone by anything else, but not as a hate crime. It's the same as racism. If you want to go back at someone, you don't call them, and this is like a hate crime with what EQ said. You know what I mean? You don't go back at them and be racist. You can go back at someone anything else. Do you know what I mean? But not them. And I think with EQ, she gets it on a daily basis. She does get on a daily basis, and it must take a toll on her. Do you know what I mean? And I think with EQ, right, she plays this kind of this character, right, and nothing really bothers her and not anything else. But I think it does bother her. I think it does bother her when people call her Andrew.
Well, it's got to, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think she puts up a front. Whether when she turns the app off, she's probably don't give a shit. But I think when she's on the app, it does bother her.
Do you know, I remember about 8 months ago, I went in Miss Red's box and I was saying, what EQ said last night was so vile, blah, 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 blah. And her response to me was, yes, but we know that it's an act. Evil in front of a name. So why is it okay when you was okay with her, but not okay now?
Excuse me.
Yeah. Who's in the box?
I mean, my whole thing with this is, look, that's gone on, etc. But we all need to protect Angie, basically, because they get triggered all the time, and they bring people in because they know that it's going to get to Angie. Your name's always mentioned. It's not right, even if it wasn't even about you. So we all need to protect you.
Oh.
As far as I'm concerned.
And I feel like I'm on the right side of TikTok with you, Ange. Honestly, I do. I've gone through, I've watched quite a few people on here, and you, to me, you come with receipts, you speak the truth. Even if you're wrong, you'll say you're wrong.
I might not even speak the truth, but they're my opinions. Do you know what I mean?
No, but you speak the truth on... When people come up to your platform, you ask for receipts. You don't just judge somebody.
No, I wouldn't run with anything.
100% agree with you there, just Nana.
Yeah.
And I would rather have someone like that.
I've never doxed in my life. You know what? I've never broken the law. I've never crossed the line and broken that law and doxed people. That's one thing I've never done. And that seems to be quite normal on TikTok.
But you could have done that last night, couldn't you? With Torian.
I did, but did I? No, I didn't. Of course
no, you didn't.
It was just like, well, you did me, I'm going to do you. But no, I'd never do that.
Hi, Angie. Sorry, I just wanted to pop up. I just wanted to point out the narrative that EQ was going on about yesterday. So I watched her. I went into all the different lives she was in. And she was saying to Torian, and the whole point in it was, they're both, for her, a minority for her, because obviously Torian gets insulted by racism. Quite rightly so, anyone should. The same as she gets insulted by insults on transphobia. And she was pointing out that they both have their insecurities of the insults that they get as minorities, because unfortunately for them, that we live in a society of technically white privilege, and people not understanding what it is to be born in the wrong body. And all she was saying was, we're both a minority, and basically, I get insulted by transphobia the same as you get insulted by people being, racially discriminative and rude. And then Torian was clearing on about calling her evil king. That's just, she was saying, you calling me evil king, I'll throw this at you. And then everyone's just gone at her for that. both insults are wrong. Both insults shouldn't happen. But they're all just going on the narrative of her being racist. But what they're forgetting is the whole reason she was saying it in the first place was she was saying, we both get insulted being a minority in a white privileged society. And that was her narrative. And then it just I don't agree with any of the comments last night. Yeah. I think it's all disgusting. And it's just education and ignorance that's needed. But when Torian and AR went on to say that she can't be a female because she can't produce children naturally, is insulting to people like myself, who was born a woman, has tried to have children herself, and can't have children. Does that make me not a woman? You know, EQ is a woman. She is a beautiful looking woman. But yesterday, all of the insults on her appearance, her being all the transphobic comments, saying that she can't possibly be a woman because she can't produce children. Well, nor can I, and I was born a woman. Exactly. That's insulting to us as well. Do you know what I mean? And you know, I've got family members who are transgender. I've got a family member who, you know, I've got lots of family members who are black. I don't want anyone being unkind or ignorant and rude to my family or my friends. And just as I see on this app, and it's getting worse and worse. And it's not just about race that they're discriminating against. It is about gender. There's so many things that they could have reported for hate crimes last night. And it's disgusting. And I'm sorry for ranting, but I just wanted to come in and just say that was the narrative that EQ was coming on. And they've just taken it out of context. And she did feel bad about saying it. But Torian didn't feel bad about what she said to EQ. And it wasn't just Torian. It was AR. It was, oh God, there were so many of them. There was even you can
see a mile off. Torian transphobic.
And even DG yesterday, he popped in the box and he said, oh, your room looks like Amsterdam. And with the red lights. And then he said, oh, it should be blue lights for you, which is insinuating male, you know.
I really
busted, blah, blah. I can't say it on here. But that again.
You need to remember, and I said this morning, that, you know, people take their life, you know, due to hate crimes. That's why it's a hate crime. You know what I mean? Honestly, it is very high. And it is very high among the trans community. Because, you know, when you don't feel you're accepted, or where you feel that, you know, people are transphobic and calling you a man and you're identifying as a woman, that's transphobia, you know, and people do take their lives over it.
Well, I'm a teacher, and I'm not going to go into detail, but I've had a student at 8 years old who tried to self-remove parts and ended up in the hospital because they were so... they just hated the way their body looks. They were in the wrong body. Now, if they're saying, and this is what Torian and AR went on to say, was, oh, it's just a mental health thing. They had that people who are transgender, they have a choice. They don't. They don't. Tell that to that 8-year-old who disfigured their body because they were so upset by being in the wrong body. Tell that to that 8-year-old.
Yeah,
you know, and I just
people that have also said that too. You know, they're both in the wrong. I get it; they both are. However, in my opinion, Torian is transphobic.
Torian and EQ were as bad as each other, and both Torian didn't have to be born the way she was, and EQ didn't have to be born the way she is.
I kind of think that that's slightly, I don't know. I kind of feel yesterday. EQ, at least, after she made that comment, which was more, she said that comment only because she was pointing out that they both are insulted, and it hurts just as much when she gets transphobic comments made to her as Torian does with racial slurs.
Yeah, but they both make comments that are like way out there and is wrong. Do you know what I mean? Neither of them have got clean hands.
No. But at least after EQ was like, oh, I shouldn't have said that. I was just trying to make this point. Torian went on to say even more transphobic comments and carried on, and has not once said that she shouldn't have said it.
Exactly, but that's what Torian does.
Yeah.
That's what Torian, you don't expect any different from Torian, because she wouldn't have otherwise wished a poor child to be unalived. People
Yeah.
soon forgot about that.
That's right. They did forget. She's moved it on now, so now she's a victim.
Exactly, but it wasn't 2 weeks ago. She was doing the actions of a poor child who was nearly unalived.
Exactly.
Can I just point out, when I was talking about my student who was 8, that student is now an activist and has told the story publicly. I'm not going to say names, but actually I follow that student who is now an adult who puts that story publicly. So I'm not in the wrong for putting it out there. I just thought I'd let you know. But I just wanted to make you aware that that's what my take on things yesterday from watching EQ and pointing out that both transphobic comments and racial comments are equally a hate crime, both illegal, and people, if they don't understand, they need to educate and be less ignorant, educate themselves and then learn. Both is disgusting and both should be, eradicated from society in that ignorant mindset.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. We're all educated about racism, okay, and what's happened, through the slavery, etc. We're all educated about that, but not everybody is educated about, being born in the wrong body. People don't understand it, and unless you educate yourself on it, don't comment.
Exactly. I'm going to drop down now, but I just wanted to just bring that to you guys' attention. That's
you got to remember though, there was one that was just giving the other person a taste of their own medicine, and another one that was actually transphobic. So their intentions behind what she said was to be transphobic.
Yeah. I'll leave you to it. Thank you, Angie. Anyway, sorry.
Hi, Ali.
Hi, how you going?
Hi, Ali.
Hi, guys. Hi, everybody in the comments. Yeah, don't forget too what Tori had said about that kid with the chop.
Mm-hmm.
And how that got swept under the carpet.
Yeah. I always say swept under the carpet, when it comes to that little circle that's friends,
Yep.
They were looking last night, Angie, to take the heat off the people of what they've done to Zach. And they managed to catch somebody who retaliated. The same, they tried baiting you out. Then they leaked your address 3 times last night. You wouldn't bite to them, but they carried on and on until they found somebody who did bite back.
Exactly. And that's what happened, basically, yeah. Do I want Torian having my address? No, I don't. Why does she even have my address?
But on one thing, she's telling everybody that you're this awful person who abuses your mother. Mm-hmm. And then on the next hand, she's leaking your address, who she thinks is a vulnerable woman living in that house. So which one is it? Is it vulnerable or isn't she? She can't even make her own mind up.
Mm-hmm. Angie who said, check WhatsApp. Okay, one second, just check WhatsApp. One sec. No, it's on here, sorry, one sec.
For the people asking, did I think EQ was baiting? EQ hasn't got clean hands herself. And I'm not EQ.
So I've just got a message to say that Alex seems to think that he's top of the UK in the FYP. It's absolute deluded.
Yeah, but
if he is, it's all for the wrong reasons, isn't it?
Yeah, but why are people texting you that? Like, why don't they just...
Funny enough, Alex, it says that I'm the top of the UK. And for the FYP in the morning. No, it's absolutely hilarious.
No,
he didn't say it, someone just sent me a message. That's
the full blind idiot, Alex is. I mean, if he had IQ of raw meat, I think, He's just brainless. He's a moron.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh, please send me that recording. Is it okay? Listen, let me tell you something, Alex. Let's go by views, yeah? And gifts. You haven't got the views, you haven't got the gifts. So how are you number one in the UK?
Yeah. Oh, pizza. Where's my bite? Can I have a bite?
I'm a pizza man. That's the most hilarious, funniest thing I've ever heard. Who's a stalker? 100% Leanne at this point.
Oh, he is. He's a creep. He's a real creep.
I said I didn't get it, but I will get it because how can you be Alex number one in the UK? Go and ask him. Go and ever message him and ask him. How can he be number one if you don't get the views or gifts? How can he be number one? He's absolutely desperate. Maybe he meant disliked.
That's true. No one likes him. That's right. Everyone can't stand him. I can't stand him.
He suffered from typical small man syndrome.
Oh, it's definitely in his head. I can feel his sick.
Yeah.
I think he's got issues, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
He's doing it for you to talk about him now. He can piss off. No one's even talking about the little pervert.
It's not just arrogance, it's stupidity he's got as well. Wow, what a cat she is, eh? Not?
Anyway, I can't wait to do 10 a.m. on Monday. Guys, don't forget, Monday, 10 a.m. FYP.
How's my sister from over the pond?
Oh my God, yeah, he's so popular. He's only got 600 people. Is that all it is? Just taking me on the popular. I'm not even doing the popular.
He's only 1k ahead of you, Ange.
I'm not even doing it. I don't give two shits about the popular. All he cares about is gifts. It's weird.
That's all they care about, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate. I'm good.
I honestly really don't care about the stupid popular board. He's so fixated on. Embarrassing.
Could I just,
They are, they really are.
could I just say something? Do you notice Miss Webb was drinking out of a glass today?
I've just overtook him. Oh, it looks like I'm the most popular number 23 in the UK, Alex.
Did you notice that Miss Webb was drinking out of a glass today? Because she even said that she heard about people not liking.
It's not evil sprout. Right, now we're talking about him. Sorry, carry on.
I was just saying, did you not notice that Miss Red or Miss Dread was drinking out of a glass today because she'd heard that people don't like her drinking out the bottle?
It wouldn't matter if she was drinking out of a trough. She still sounds like a pig.
Ain't it?
G'day,
I was
Hugabug.
Miss Red, right? And I said, I won't talk about you. You don't talk about me. And that was it, right? I would have no one in the box to talk about her, but she'd allow people to talk in her boxes, but I can't defend myself to talk about me again. Why? Saying that you doxed my address because I went in, on your mum, but no, you went on to my mum and at my mum. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't even defend myself. And then that little, who got in and had his little say on me. Just leave me alone, man. Do your own thing, Miss Red. It's becoming a little bit obsessive.
Go hang out with your lover. Mr. Trick.
I just don't understand why a man who's not your husband or your son or your father would side with a woman against a woman. I can't tell if it was her husband or her son or something like that, but why would another man take that place to argue with another woman for her?
Yeah. Really. Until they get to a psychopath. Until they actually come across a psychopath that actually writes my address down. Just because it's old, you know what, Corey, your number is probably on 192 in the yellow pages. It's public, right?
What, my number?
If we know your name, we can look it up. Does not make it right.
You can have a look for my number if you want to. You've already got it.
No, just because something could be on another platform does not make that's still doxing. Because I might not want people to know my address, right? So you could take my address from another place, say on another platform, and put it on here. That's still doxing. It doesn't have to be private information. Private information is your address, your phone number. That is automatically private, unless I give it to you. Do you understand? Just because it's on a public platform, yeah, you have no right to share it to anybody. Because that's private. It's automatically private.
You're not going to like my next comment.
God, I'm going to burst a blood vessel, I swear.
No, you're not. Drink your cherryade. You doxed my number.
Accident? Yeah, a phone number. That's a phone number. That's different. And that was an accident, Corey. You know that. But you can change your number.
I did change my number.
You cannot compare an address to a number. I don't give a shit about my number. I mean, do you really believe, Corey, just because my number's already on the internet, it gives somebody the right to keep doxing it? It is called doxing. You do know that, even though that it's already on TikTok, right? Because doxing automatically, listen, a private phone, like a phone number, well, address, a name.
Angie's address
is automatically private, regardless of whether it's public or not. It's automatically private, yeah? It doesn't matter what a platform it's on or wherever it is, it's automatically private, yeah? Okay, so you bringing on, and it doesn't matter that it's been shared on here. Yeah, you get new people on here all the time. New people each day on TikTok, all right? So if you keep resharing my phone number, yeah, it's just going to end up in the wrong hands, right? So it's called doxing because I've not given you permission to share it. I've not given anyone the permission to do that. I leaked my address 2 years ago, and it's still being shared to this day. You know what I mean?
Both
what are you doing, Corey?
I'm working same time. Both me, all of your mods, and DQ last night, we've all told you the same thing. Stop getting so het up over them. You're going to drive yourself fucking nuts.
But listen, do you not understand, Corey? I'm not. I'm sick and tired of people thinking it's okay to fucking dox my address because it's already on here. So yes, I've gone to the police. I'm sick of it, Corey. That's my private. This is my home. I should feel safe here. My mother should feel safe. I have a niece, child that visits this goddamn house. Do you understand? I should be able to have opinions without feeling, oh my God, someone's going to come to my house. Torian should not have my address. She shouldn't have it because I never gave it to her. Okay?
So how has she got your address?
I don't know. But the fact that she shared it on TikTok last night with 6K is not okay. And for her to say, well, it's already on here, it doesn't matter. A lot of people's addresses on here. DG has been leaked. Does not give you the right to go reshare it. It's doxing. The police have already told me this, okay? You've got it into your you've got it into your head because it's public, it's already out there. It's not doxing. Doxing, it just means anything that's private, like an address. That's private to me, yeah?
But you told everybody that Evil Avocado was not committing a crime because they were posting
he's not. He's not, and I'll tell you why. With Evil Avocado, right? This is, I believe, a random. I don't think it's a creator or anyone like this. He got those numbers from Evil Queen, yeah? Evil Queen gave Evil Avocado these numbers, right? Do I think, is that doxing? Yes, but I don't think it's as serious when it comes to numbers, right? Because you can change a number, right? But all evil avocado did is put information up, yeah, of what's already out on TikTok, apart from the children, yeah, because that would be obviously a police matter, yeah, because this person put children up there. But what they've just done, they've taken everything from TikTok. Do you know what I mean? On Facebook, that he's not. I don't think has he put addresses up there. I don't know.
Where's this he part coming from, Angela?
What? I assume it's a he.
Evil avocado was a he.
Oh, I assume it's a he.
You assume?
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I don't know. Did he put addresses up? I can't remember.
Did he? See, listen to your voice. Did he put the addresses up? You know who it is, don't you?
No. I'm having a man. Leave me alone, man. For fuck's sake, I've got a headache. Trying to slip me up, Corey.
I'm not trying to slip you up. I'm just reminding you of what you said.
I mean, I don't know. Did he or she then put an address up? I can't remember.
He, she, or them. Is that what you just said?
Oh. The thing is, the cockapoo address was already on TikTok, right? That is still class as doxing, right?
When your address went up, that was on there. But you told all of us that Evil Avocado was not doing any wrong because everything that account had posted was already on you.
Yeah, it was on another video. The address.
But you said that wasn't illegal. So how is it illegal for Torian to go and out your address when it wasn't illegal for Evil Avocado to do it?
It is. I bloody just said that, Corey. For fuck's sake, it is illegal for them to do that. Yes, it's because it's
what?
Because if I have a police case, Corey.
I'm so confused.
I have a police case because somebody put out a video, right? They created an account and put my house, they download it from Google, put my house and everything on there, yeah? That's doxing. And they sit there saying, but no, I just got it from Google Maps. But it doesn't matter. You've gone on, deliberately looked for me, yeah? To cause alarm and distress, yeah? So you've literally gone out there, gone on Google Maps to download it, find me, download it, and put a video up. That's doxing. I've got a police case against that. That's why I didn't want to talk about. I don't want to really talk about that, to be honest.
Okay.
Because there was a police case there, but and like when the police came to my house that day when they thought I'd unalived my mother because someone made that report, yeah. That's when I mentioned what's been going on TikTok and regarding my doxing and the address and shit. So I reported it that night.
Shine, Jesus, shine. Fill this land with His glory.
How are you confused? I don't want to talk about that because there's a police case. That person put a video out with my
How many fucking cases have you got?
I've got a lot.
Have you got like a black book somewhere with just all these case numbers and references everywhere? You know. Like looking after your tax book, Angela. You got a book. Book for the police cases. Fuck for now.
Yeah, I do have quite a few.
Fuck. It's quite simple, right? Calm yourself down.
But you keep saying it's not about that. It's about the doxing as these creators, TikTokers on here, thinking it's okay just to dox me, and it's not okay, and it's okay because it's already on TikTok. This is my point. It's doxing. Go and tell the police that. Oh, you didn't know. Go and tell the police that. I just had enough with it, Corey. This is my house, man. This is my home.
I get it. My address is every fucking way.
Well, you dogs, you leaked it yourself 10,000 times.
Oh my God, you leaked your own address too.
Yeah, but Corey, I did it by accident 2 years ago.
And
You did it deliberately. Corey, you sat here and deliberately put your address out for people to write down. You sat here and deliberately
at that point. It's not my house.
I accidentally leaked it.
It's not my house, so I don't care.
No, there's a difference, guys. Corey did it deliberately, and he probably sit here and do it again.
Originally, I done it by mistake, and then when everyone picked up on it, I was like, "Oh, do you know what? I might as well run with it anyway."
I mean, look, what I'm saying is a creator cannot just go live and just call out my address. That's doxing.
But
they're
I
doing
think
it out of
obviously
malice.
though, nobody is pulling up. Loads of people threaten me.
Oh,
nobody
Corey,
pulled up.
are you okay? You don't get my point, do you? You
No, I
don't
do get your point.
saying I don't give a fuck. People pull up, yeah, because they won't be getting my house. I swear to God, yeah. But listen, what I'm trying to say to you, yeah. I've got my mother here, yeah, my elderly mother. I've got a child, a niece that does sometimes visit my house, yeah, and that's my niece. Do you understand? So if you people keep redoxing it, and it's going to be one psychopath that's going to see that. Do you understand? And I could be fucking stalked or God knows what.
You are being stalked.
You're not getting it.
I am getting it.
My niece, this is my niece's fucking house, yeah? This is her house as well. Do you understand? She needs to feel safe in her house. She's a child. And what Torian doxed was my child, not my child, but a child. Because she comes here. Do you know what I mean? So I don't understand what you're not getting, Corey.
I fucking understood 10 minutes ago. You've just been shouting at me ever since.
It only takes one person, one psychopath on social media, yeah, that's not going to like your opinion or not going to like you for whatever reason. Do you know what I mean? That's going to have that address, right? She needs to think, yeah, because she wouldn't like to be doxxed. So, yeah, fuck that. I've gone to the police about it. I'm sick of it, Corey. Don't think you sit here and dox me left, right, and centre because of an opinion or because I've said something you don't like. I don't sit here, Corey, committing a crime. I might say shit, yeah, I do. I say shit. I don't understand what you're getting, Corey. You're a man on your own.
Yeah, exactly. I'm vulnerable.
You are mentally vulnerable.
Mentally? Oh, is that what you take advantage of? Is it, Ange?
You are special, though. You are special.
Oh, I'm special now, am I? Wow. Wow.
Hi, Angie, I've got a message for you.
Yeah?
Crazy Cat 1 says she got blocked off your live because she was sticking up for you, but somebody thought she was sticking up for Dread. She says, can you unblock her?
Oh, okay. Your mum's calling me. No, she's not here, Ems. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Can somebody, have I got models here to unblock that person, please?
Crazy.
Was it just today?
What was it? Crazy what?
Crazy Cat 1.
I'm surprised no one's gone to bloody Corey's house. The shit he comes out with.
Oh, nobody's got the fucking balls.
But do you understand what I'm saying? You don't know if there's a stalker on it. Do you know what I mean? That's going to fucking stalk you. What the fuck?
There you go, done.
Listen, I am live all the time, but my niece does come to the house. I don't always go downstairs because I'm on my live, but she does come here.
Angie?
Yeah?
Fell over the other night and I've broken some ribs.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just sore when I breathe and cough, but I'm all right.
I had ribs last night for dinner.
Well, listen, if I get a stalker, at least go and do my shopping. And I get my Ubers. Can't I have a nice stalker that does things for me? I've had a stalker, you know. I went out with this guy, he was a doctor, a GP, and I was staying for about 8 months. My dad was alive at the time. My dad was saying you've got to report him to the medical board, you know. I never did report him in the end, but fuck me, man. He used to sit out down the road and everything, man. He was a weirdo. You wouldn't think I would never go up with a doctor, I'll tell you that. They're all fucked up in the head. Can I say that?
Can I have an apology from you now?
What have I said? I haven't said anything to you.
You've been shouting at me. I feel like I've been a bad boy and I'm in my mother's room And I am.
But I'm sick of, you know what I've told people this so many times. I'm sick of telling people. Listen, you know, the police told me, they explained to me what toxin was when I read an article, a private article. It wasn't it was a public article. But I don't remember reading any information on it. But apparently I had read some personal information and it was classed as doxing. They explained what it was to me. Do you know what I mean? And I'm sick of telling people. Just because it's already out here does not mean or it's in an article. You know, if you're reading personal information on an address that you've not got permission to do, it's doxing. It's that
well, this is gone, guys. All right.
I'm so sick of telling people, Corey.
Do you want a hug?
Yes.
All right, marvellous. And not only that, have you sent me my... whatever the fuck you ordered me?
I haven't ordered it, GT Corey.
Oh, wow. So your apology was null and void then. There we go, as to be expected. I sat on my live yesterday when you were like, oh, guys, what should I buy him? And I literally said on my live, I said, it's like we're in a fucking abusive relationship. It's like I've whacked her once, so she's got to buy me something. You know. You don't need to buy me anything. I told you this yesterday.
Boy, I'm sorry, I just get so fucking wound. You know, I think it's my BPD. Can I blame on my BPD?
You can blame whatever the fuck you want to blame.
Okay, good. I blame it on my BPD. I'm sorry, man, for fuck's sake.
Blame it on whatever you want. I told everybody on my live last night because they were like, oh, you need to get rid of Angie. I said, are you all fucking mentally stable? Enough.
What? Who was saying that?
Oh, everyone in my comments, the full 600 of them.
Was saying to get rid of me?
Yeah, we took it down to a public vote. It said smiley face to get rid of Angie or sad face. There was not one sad face.
What, are you kidding? Why?
Oh, because everyone was like, oh, she's two-faced as fuck. She pulled you in for the argument and then just left you to it. I was like, oh, I know it's terrible.
But I don't get involved in other people's argument.
Oh, well, I get involved in yours.
If you do that, then you're beefing with everybody.
So, that's fine with me.
That's cool. Thank you. Why would you do that? Do a poll.
Right, guys. Let's do a poll in here. Should me and Angie stay
get
friends?
rid of Corey. Should we get rid of Corey? Happy face, yes. Sad face, no. Should we get rid of Corey? Well, let's do a poll since you did one. Happy face, yes. Sad face, no.
Sad face, no.
Oh, it's actually quite close.
No, it's nowhere near close, Angela.
Can you put happy face, guys? Because the sad ones are going to be blocked.
Guys, can you put the sad face? Because I promise you I'll unblock you.
I mean, let's guys, remember, he did a poll on his live. Can I have those names, please, Corey? Because I remember...
Do you want the full 700?
I do, actually, yeah.
Oh.
Can I know? I'm actually being serious. Can I have those names, please?
No, you don't need them. I told them all last night.
Names because I want to block them.
I told them last night, right? My arguments and your arguments are totally separate things. Meaning, sometimes I get involved in the arguments that you're having, and then sometimes I don't agree with the argument that you're having, so I don't get involved, like the Dorian one.
Well, actually, yeah, you don't actually defend me, you know.
You cheeky lady. I don't defend you.
I've never seen you defend me.
Are you? No.
Yes. No. When? Can you say when, Corey?
Oh my God, this is like a grandma and grandson relationship, this is. I've never defended you. Public vote. Smiley face I have, sad face I haven't.
Sorry, guys, I didn't realise people were in the box. I do apologise. I'm putting you in now.
Angela, can you put a public vote, please?
Oh, what? Huh?
Can you put a public vote, please?
What do you want the vote to be?
Smiley face I have defended her, sad face I have not.
Well, I must have been asleep at the time.
Oh, no, you were intoxicated, but you were there. There you go.
Oh my God, I've actually got all your supporters on here, Corey. You were hating on him a week ago.
No.
Can I remind you?
It's because, quite simply, as much as you wish to deny it, we're actually a very good little double act.
We are quite a good duo, aren't we?
I have defended you and I will continue to defend you.
I'll continue to defend you as well, but listen, I can't with you.
Just not in front of EQ.
She's been blackmailing me, Corey. I thought you were jumping in to defend me.
You knew she was going to go in on me. I told you that.
You didn't know that.
It doesn't matter.
I honestly thought you could actually...
Nothing she really said, though, was bad. Do you know what I mean? She was just stating what she perceived as facts.
I honestly thought you could put it to bed. I thought when she first came in, I thought, okay, this is going okay. You know, a bit banter. And then it just went downhill from there. I did feel sorry for you.
It doesn't matter. It was like a rabbit in headlights scenario again, though, because it was like PTSD of fucking Portugal. I didn't know what to say. I just sat there with a plain face.
What do you reckon she's going to talk about at 8? We know what she's going to talk about, the misread life, you know, with them going in.
I wasn't on this morning. Rory has no morals. He will pick up anyone who goes for EQ. Okay, Indigo Moon. That's nice.
Who put a phone number? Guys, no, someone put a phone number on.
I've already blocked it. I've muted it. Come on, I'm fast as fuck, mate.
Well, at least for fuck's sake, Corey, let me write it down first.
Oh.
Sobriety Jack's asking for you.
And can you unblock me on my main? Why have you been blocked? Yes, Jamie. That's it.
Sobriety Jack's asking for who?
Angie.
Oh.
I'm not even going to talk to him because I go live with him right for about 2 minutes and then he kicks me out. Guys, can we unblock Big Jamie, please?
Already done.
Have you? Oh, you're a good mod, Corey.
You're too fucking slow.
Oh, thank you. It's unblocked.
Apparently Jack's having a crisis and he needs you.
Good.
Every time he has a crisis, I go and find out and I go and help him and then he kicks me out. Last time he called me a ginger CUNT and then dropped me. He's SH'd again.
Well,
I'll have a look on my other phone, but...
Off last night, Dan tried...
I get this every day and then I try and request him and he doesn't put me in and... He's going for a hard time, isn't he, Jack? You know what I mean? I'll go and... Don't worry, guys. I'll go and see if he...
I've got to stop being behind your pigtails tonight, right, Ange? I'm not going to be in your box.
What do you mean? Why not?
I'm not allowed.
What?
I'm not allowed.
What do you mean?
I'll be mourned by the hour.
Zach's come in the box. I mean, sorry, in the comments, right? I think, is Zach still here? Can you not squash it with him?
Squash it? I haven't got an issue with him.
Oh, is everything okay with you and Zach now?
Well, I popped in his live and I wasn't set upon, so I'm assuming so.
Okay.
It's not like we've had a conversation, like we haven't taken it to message or anything.
Yeah.
Well, I've got an issue with him.
Okay. Hi, Capiche, you alright? Oh, she's on. Does she know she's in the box? Hello. Capiche, are you there? That's the thing, I don't know because I've got this glitch, man, and that people join the box, they don't know they're in the box. No, she's on mute anyway. Let's just have a look with Jack.
I'm gonna fuck you with my heels on. I'm gonna ride on your ding dong.
Oh my god, I told you he wasn't gay. He's at the door.
I do it for attention, don't I, Ange?
Either Uber, I've not ordered an Uber or the police.
What?
Hiya.
Pizza.
Pizza?
Yeah.
For this address? Someone...
You're right, Capiche.
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just feeding the cats. Sorry.
All right, yeah.
You all right?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks, apart from broken ribs.
No, how did you manage that?
I was reaching for something off the sofa, and instead of getting hold of it, I just went straight over and caught myself on the coffee table.
Oh, how many ribs you broken? Are they broken or are they cracked?
Neighbour. Neighbour was a neighbour.
I've got osteoporosis, you see, so my bones break really easy.
Snap. I
It's
can
not
relate.
good.
No, oh bless you. You must be in so much agony.
Yeah, no, there was a Peter from the next neighbour.
Yeah, it hurts, but it could have been worse, couldn't it? Could have been my neck.
Could have been your neck. You could have punctured a lung. It could have been fractures in your spine.
That's it.
Look after yourself, darling.
Thank you.
Send in love. All right.
Hey, James, you all right? James, get in the box, please.
Oh no.
What? James, can you please get in the box, please?
Two wrong ends don't make a right.
Do you not like James? Do you not?
Oh, here she comes. Get ready, chats. Take your headphones out. She comes. Get ready, chats. Take your headphones out.
Hello. Hi, James. Yeah, I saw you this morning.
Take your headphones out.
Hello. Hi, James. Yeah, I saw you this morning. There's an echo, James.
I'll come back.
All right. There's an echo. Someone has stole my wine. What? Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Do not fear, it is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your headphones out. She will start shouting in soon enough, and she will be doing headstands in order to get your money. Gemsino is coming back into the box. Please bear with us. Hold on tight.
Corey, leave her alone.
Leave who alone?
Gems.
Absolutely not.
Here she is.
Hello.
James, hi. I just want to let you know, Corey, what happened this morning is James.
James, hi. I just want to let you know, Corey, what happened this morning?
Oh, she's echoing again.
Swipe off the app, Gems. And then shut down all of your other apps. Red, red wine.